Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Spotify Learn. Today I'm here with the video of most requested video on Instagram, that is Introduction to Python Programming subject. Let's discuss the super important question. Even I have provided all the programs with uh, program and the answer for it in this PDF. If you want this PDF, you can DM me on Insta. My Instagram account is Spotify_learn. You can search and DM me. You will get the PDF immediately. Now let's discuss the first question. List and explain the flow of control statement in Python with example and syntax. There are three flow control statements. If statement, let us discuss first one. It is one of the most common type of flow statement that is used, and if it will contain the if keyword, it will contain a condition, a colon. Let us use the highlighter for this. Yes, it will contain the if keyword, a condition, and the colon. What is the colon means? It is containing these two lines are called as colon. If we see the example, it is having if name is equal to Alice, print hi comma Alice. It is saying that if name is equal to Alice, means if the input given is equal to Alice, means you have to print the statement as hi comma Alice. Now let's see the flow chart for this. Same, you have start. If you have the name is equal to Alice, means if that is true, means you will have print hi Alice. False means the flow will end. This is the flow chart used for if statement. And now if we go on to the second, that is else statement, it is having the else keyword and the colon, and starting on the next line an indented block of code. As you know, Python is a indentation based language. It should have, what is meant by indentation means, see, after here if statement there is a colon and here is some space left, right? This is called as indentation. And now let's see the example for else. See, here we will use the same example as if Alice name is equal to Alice, print hi Alice, else print hello stranger. You can take something in else part, you can take print as hello somebody's name or something you can take, but it should have the else keyword with the colon. And starting on the next line, it is starting on the next line, so have indentation on this before starting the print. Now let's see the flow chart for this. It is having start. If name is equal to Alice, means if it is true, it will go to print hi Alice. And if it is false, see, this is true. If this is true, it will print hi Alice. Else if it is false, means it will print hello stranger. It is false means it will print hello stranger, and 2 also will come and end here. And now the third one is elif. Elif means else if. We call it as else if in other languages. Here we call it as elif, and it is the clause we can use. Else if means it is similar to else, but we add if because here CV printed has hello stranger, something related to this statement itself. But here we will can take any other example, like we can take any other example. Here we will have elif keyword, a condition, a colon, and here it is just same indentation block. Here a condition is extra. We will see what is that condition. If name is equal to hi Alice, print hi Alice. This is same. Else if, this is elif. Elif is the keyword used, as we saw here. Elif age is less than 12, print you are not Alice comma kiddo. You are not Alice comma kiddo, something like that we can print. Here we are using the name variable and age variable, so there's both are having different statements, so we will use elif statement. Let's see the flow chart. It's having start. If name is Alice means true, it will print this. False means it will go to the age condition, and if that is true means it will print that. False end, and that all will end. Now let's discuss the second question, that is discuss the break and continue statements in Python with example. Let's see the break statement. There is shortcut to get adding program. You can see this. In a code, break statement simply contains the break keyword. See, while true, you will have add something while clause and print, please type your name, and name is equal to input. It is user defined function. You should give the input. If name is equal to your name, break, print thank you. This is the example for break statement. Now if we see the flow chart, it will start if name is equal to this. If that is true means, if again it is true, it will print please type your name, and name is equal to input, and name is equal to your name. As we saw here, name is equal to your name in the if statement. If that is true, it will break, and if that is false, it will go to again this, and it will be looping again, and print thank you and end. Now let's discuss the continue. Continue, as the name it suggests, it is having the continue keyword. Like break statement are used inside loops. Example, if you take while true, print who are you, name is equal to input. If name is not equal to Joe, if name is not equal to Joe means continue, print hello Joe, what is the password, bracket. If it is a fish, password is equal to input. If password is equal to swordfish, break. Here see, you have used even continue as well as break, and you will get the who are you. It's the printing statement who are you. You can take as I am fine, thanks, who are you. Again it will print who are you. If you take jaw, it will print again. It will print this also. Now if you give that password as swordfish, access granted, because you have given here access granted as printf. If we you can see this flow chart, it is similar to that. Now let's see the use of print input in Python statement, print and input statement. Now if we see print, it is used to display the string value inside the parenthesis on the screen. You can see here print hello world is there, and even print what is your name. This it will ask their name. Here it will print as hello world and all. Here you can go through the theory part. Now let's see the next, that is input function. Input function is also there, as if you take this example as my name is equal to input, it will take the input from user. This function evaluates to a string user's text, and the previous line of code, the my name to the string. And you if you we think that input function call as expression that evaluates to whatever string the user typed in. If the user entered AI, then expression would evaluate to my name. If you type as something as A1 or something name as input, it will assign the value as A1. Now let's see the fourth important question, and which is the easiest one of all. Explain string concatenation and string replication. As we all know, string concatenation means joining of two or more strings together. We will use the operator of plus. Here is the syntax, string 1 plus string 2. If we take one string as greeting is equal to hello, name is equal to ABC. We will take some variable name as message is equal to greeting plus. We have inserted this because for space in between hello and ABC, and we will type the variable name of name. Here we have taken, then we will print this variable, then we will get as hello ABC. Here space came because we have inserted this. And now let's see, hello and ABC are concatenated with the space in between. Now this is concatenation, means we added two strings by taking the string 1 as greeting, string 2 as name, and we took something as message, another variable, by adding that with the plus operator, and we printed that. Now let's see the second, that is string replication. String replication means repeating the same string multiple times. Here we use the multiplicator operator. Here we use as string bar number, how many times we have to repeat the same word. And now if we see, word is equal to hi, repeated is equal to word bar 3. Now we have taken word as hi, so hi will be printed 3 times. Here something is wrong, so please ignore. Okay, Now let's see the output is hi, hi, hi 3 times. The string hi is printed 3 times. Now let's see the next question, that is exception handling. What is exception handling means? It is a programming technique used to manage and respond to error that occur during the execution of programming without crashing it. Next, if we see why we need exception handling means, what will happen without exception handling means a runtime may occur by dividing something by zero, runtime error will occur, or confusing error message may occur. Now with exception handling, it will handle the errors gracefully and it will show the meaningful message. Like if we give in print statement, it will print the same by giving exception handling. Now let's see the syntax. We will have try and except exception type. Here we may give the code that may arise an exception. Here code that runs if the exception occurs. If we see one program that is divide by zero exception, here we use the try. Number one, number two is the variable taken. Here we will give int of input because we are taking integer data type, and input we are taking enter the numerator, and here also enter the denominator the same way. Here we will take another variable as result. We will divide number 1 by number 2, that will be here. Now we will print this result. We will print something as result colon comma result. We have took the variable name we have taken as result. Next we will give except zero division error. We will print as something as error is cannot divide by zero, something you can give here. And if you take value error, you will print as error is to please enter valid integers. As it is invalid, it's showing exception, you will give as please enter valid integers. Now you can print else division successfully by finally means it will print this as it is. Now if you see one example, if you give numerator as 10, denominator as 0, you will get the error as cannot divide by 0 as the denominator is 0, and the program execution is completed. Finally, which we have given in finally, it is printed. Now let's division is printed when the division becomes successful, like if the denominator is not 0. Now let's see the second example is 24 and result is 5.0, and we have got the even division successful and program execution completed because the division is successful and we have got something as result. Now let's see the sixth question. What are functions? Illustrate function of Python with parameters and written statements. A function is like a mini program within a program. See, let's see this example. We have defined hello, that is function. We will print some three statements and again hello is there. Let's try to understand this. The first line is a define statement which defines a function called hello. The code in the block in the definition 2, that is define statement 2, is the body of the function. This is what body of the function, and the hello lines here 3 are the function calls. We have called those functions. As we know, the function we have defined as hello, we have called it thrice. Now what the output will be coming, see, we will print this and this, see, 1 2 3, and we have called this thrice, so it will be printed, the same line will be printed for 3 times, as we can observe. This is the functions. Now let's, you can go through all these theories. If we see through parameters, we will see here this was without parameters. In the bracket parenthesis, we have not mentioned any parameters. Parameters will come within the parenthesis. Now let's see with the parameters. We have same defined as hello of name. We have given some parameters as name. We have printed as hello plus name. What the parameter we have given, we have added here. Now we are calling the same function which we have defined as hello, and we are giving as Alice and Bob. See, now we will get as hi Alice, hello Bob, as we have given hello, hello. We have called the function also, and the output we are getting is through that only, because Alice and Bob is the function we have called. Now let's, if we see the written values and written statements, it is the value that a function can evaluate is to return value of the function. If we take a len of hello means 1 2 3 4 5 is the length of this, so it will return 5. When creating a function, we have in return statement there will be having return keyword and the value or expression. You can go through this example. Now let's see the next question, important question, that is role of precedence, and we have to mention the rules of that. See, the order of operation, also called as precedence of Python, is similar to that of mathematics. First, we will proceed to multiplicator, then divide, then double, then division are evaluated next. First, we will give the priority to this. Next, we will take the value from, that is from left to right is the priority, and later will be plus and then minus will be that. If you go through this example, you can easily get here. Let's see this also. See here, they have first multiplied 6 into 3, that is 18. They have added plus 2 because multiplicator is getting the first precedence. And here if it comes here the same way, here as they have given the parenthesis, first do 2 plus 3, that is 5, into 6 is 30. Here the same way, if you follow the precedence, that is star, divide, and division operator, you will get that. Now let's discuss the next question, that is last question. Later will be the programs, local and global scope. This is a theory based question, so you can go through it. Here is the program define spam. Here we have called the function, as you can see, without parameters, and we have declared global x, and x is equal to some spam, and x is equals to global spam. We have printing x, so it will be printed as spam, as we are assigning x is equal to spam. Now let's see the easiest program of all, that is number to check whether it is positive, negative or 0. We will take some variable name as number is equal to float of input of enter a number. Here we are taking float data type if number is greater than 0. As we all know, if it is greater than 0, it is obviously positive. Next, if it is less than 0, it is negative. Else, here we are using else if. We saw the first question, no? If, else if, else. The number is 0. You can take this, and they have given C, enter a number 15, enter the, if it is positive, here you have entered the number as 4.5 minus 4.5, that is negative, it is printing. Now let's see the third example, second program, that is Fibonacci sequence of length n. If you take the n is equal to some variable, here you are taking integer data type, here you are taking input, that is enter the input means it is the user taken input, like it will print the statement and the user will be giving the how much length or what's the statement given according to that. Now you will take the enter the length of the Fibonacci sequence, and you will assign some AB value as 0 1, count is equal to 0, and if n is less than or equal to 0, print enter a positive number. It is not able to do for n is less than or equal to 0, that is negative numbers or equal to 0. If else if n is equal to 1 means you can print Fibonacci sequence and print a. Okay, now what will happen means, see, now you can see else print Fibonacci sequence while count is less than n, and print a comma end is equal to a comma b is equal to b comma a plus b, count plus is equal to 1. See, here we can see that Fibonacci sequence length is given as 7, and if we see the 7 is 0 is the first element and 1. 0 plus 1 will give you 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 2. 2 plus 1 will give you 3. 3 plus this will give you 5. 5 plus this will give you 8. These are the C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are the length given, and that much elements are being printed. Now let's discuss the next program, that is to calculate the area of rectangle and triangle, and we have to print the result. Now let's take something as length and breadth. Here it is base and height in triangle. Here we will write as float integer data type and input. We will take the input from user and enter the length of the area and enter the breadth, and the formula will be length into breadth, and you can take here variable name as rectangle area, and you can print as and take comma with the name which we have given here. And base is equal to, you have taken again float input, enter the base height, and float input, enter the height, and here it is 0.5 into base into height, because we know the area of triangle formula, that is half into base into height. Instead of half we are considering as 0.5. Here also you have taken as triangle area and you are printing that. Next you can see that output, you have taken the length as 5 and the breadth as 3, and you will get the area as 15.0 because you have taken the floating number data type. And if you take the base height, like you are taking 4 into 6, that is base and height. If you solve this you will get as 12. Let's see once whether it is correct or not. It is half. You can take consider half. Half into base you have given as 4 into 6. See, 2 ones are 2 twos are 6 twos are is 12. So now you have got the correct answer. You can use as 0.5 into 6 in base into height. That will be 0.5 into 4 into 6. You will get the answer as 12.0. It is floating data type. Now let's see the last question of this module, that is to check whether the number is even or odd. Now we will take some variable as number is equal to int of input, enter a number. We will take the input from user and we will give if %2 is equal to 0, because all the even numbers are divisible by 2. So we will take that divisible, like divide by 2 is equal to modulus 2. We will call that as modulus 2. Here in programming languages is equal to 0, colon we will use. We will print as the number is even, else we will print as number is odd. See here the output is enter the number, it is modulus we will get as 0. Here we have, see how this works means, we have given the input as 10. It will check for modulus 2. Here you got as 10 is divide by 2. 2 ones are 2 fives are. So the remainder we will say modulus, that is remainder. We got as what, 0. So it is giving us even. See now you will take, if you take 7 mod 2, it will give remainder as 1. So it is not equal to 0. So we will get as odd. This is how we will check for whether the number is odd or even in Python programming. Now let's end this module, and if you want this PDF, as I said, you can DM me on Insta anytime. You will get it immediately. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also do follow my Instagram account, and thank you for watching.